Okay, I'm going to share my screen to you guys. Okay, I hope everybody's created the personal developer instance yesterday. So with the latest release, okay, let me know if you have any issues while creating that. So I will try to help that one. Okay, and today our topic is we are going to discuss about the user administration part. Okay, for every application and every tool, we need to create a users who are going to access the particular tool, like a not only ServiceNow and Salesforce, for everything like a Facebook. First our record should be created in the Facebook network, right? Then only we can log in with our username and the password. So like us, like ServiceNow also, to access the service row, his record should be created in a user table. Okay, in this, these are the key tables we have in our user administration topics. So first I will explain how to create a user groups, roles, locations, and the companies. These are the main key tables for every organization to maintain the user data. Okay, I will explain how to create them and what are the relations between each record. Okay, I'll explain them. So, so first we'll go to the application navigator. If you click on the all, this is the application navigator. Here you can see all the applications of the service now is provided to us. Okay, you can see these are the all the, if you expand this arrow mark, you can see these are the modules. Okay, different modules we have. Okay, now you can see system user administration. Yeah. So here is the user administration application, and these are the modules we have available in the particular application. Okay, so I'm going to bookmark this because I need to access it multiple times in today's session. So I'm going to bookmark this application. So it will be added to the favorites. Okay, yesterday we added incident. I'm just removing that one. Okay, now you can see user administration. So here you can directly access all the modules here. Okay, first we will go to the users. Okay, if you, this is the user table and these are the users list already available in the ServiceNow. You can see 629 user records are already created by ServiceNow. Okay, these are the dummy users. Okay, you can say, but once you logged into your company organization, you can see your colleague names, your other departments, all the users are belongs to your company. You can see all the details here. Okay, and so if you want to create a new user, you can see this new button here. Okay, you can use this button to create a new user. You can click on the new. Okay, this is the form to create a new user in the in your ServiceNow instance. Only for your ServiceNow, it doesn't create another instance. Only for the personal developer instance is assigned to you. In this instance only, you are going to create a new. Okay, so here you can see first user ID. User ID is the unique, like our Gmail. Our Gmail is unique for the entire Gmail, Google applications, right? Like a user ID is the unique. It must be unique. You, if you want to check user ID, so this is the user ID. You can see Abel dot tutor Abraham Lincoln dot. So it must be a unique. Okay, you can't, it cannot accept the duplicates. Like say my name is Saida. Okay, let's assume there is another Saida. Okay, but we have to give the some different name like a underscore k, like a at the rate k, something you need to define differently. So it system cannot accept the duplicate user IDs. Okay, now I'm going to create a one like a service now admin dot admin. So he is the use, this is the user I'm going to create, and the first name is ServiceNow, last name is admin. Okay, and you can give some dummy email ID like okay, you can give the dummy email ID and the title. If you want to select the title, you can click on that. Some titles are available like the designation of yours. So like you, if you're a director, IT technician, junior developer, sales executive, some designations are already there. So if you want to select, you can select. So I'm going to just select a IT senior developer. I'm going to select. Okay, and the department, you can select the departments are available. Okay, customer, IT, finance, HR, product. Okay, you can select anything. Okay, so depends upon the user. And you can see the password needs reset. So now we are creating a new user and we are providing credentials to some other user. Okay, now if you are creating this user record for other, so you give the some default password, right? So once they're login, after the first login, they have to must to reset their password. Okay, they should not use the default password regularly. They must reset the password. If you want to that, you have to select this. Okay, and these application, these are the options to select for the only integration purpose. I will explain why these options are available. Let's come to this side, language. So you can select the language English, and the calendar integration Outlook you can select, and the time zone, which time zones you want to follow. Okay, you can select the whatever the time zone as per your requirement you can select. And the date format, okay, you can see the by default system is the via year, month, day. Okay, if you want to use that one. And the business phone, mobile phone, and the photo, everything you can add it here. Okay, so this is the basic details we require to create a new user record. Okay, now I am going to submit this record. Okay, it will be saved in your users table. So everything is created. Now you can see, so servicenow.admin, this user is created now. Okay, now only user is created, but to log in into ServiceNow, we require the password also, right? So password is also required. So we need to set up a default password, one auto-generated password we need to set up. So ServiceNow will give the one auto-generated password. So if you can see here, you have the set password. If you click on this password, if you click on this button and click on generate, it will give the one auto generated password. You can click on this one. See, password is generated successfully. If you want to see the password, you can see literally it is a auto generated password. So we can't remember this password. So we can click on the copy. We can, it will be copied to your, take a notepad, open that one. See, this is the password they have given to you. Just open that one. So once you generated, you must to save the password. Normally people directly see the password is generated, it must be saved, but you have to click on the save password. Okay, don't forget to click on the save. Just click on the save password. It will be saved, password saved successfully. Then you can close it. Okay, now you can close this. Now you have to check whether this username and this password is working or not. We have to check and log in. So you can go to some in private window. Okay, and you can take the URL of yours. You can type and login.do. You can click on this. You can use this login.do. It will take to you directly to the login page. Okay, just remember this login.do. Okay, here it is prompting for the username and the password. Okay, so now I have to give the username. What is the username? This is the user ID, right? So you have to give the this user ID and the password. This is the auto generated password, right? So you have to copy this auto generated password. Okay, now you can click on the login. Okay, now see that password is working, and now it is asking to change your password. So again we have to give the current password and the new password. You have to give the new password, and we have to follow this password requirement: minimum 8 characters, maximum 100 characters, at least one lowercase, uppercase, one digit, one special character. So no repetition from the then three. Okay, like this we can see this one. Okay, now I'm just giving some password. Okay, I'm going to submit. So this new password will be submitted. See, this is the login for the ServiceNow admin login. So if you want to check the how who has logged in into the system, you can check this ServiceNow admin. This is the admin. Okay, now we will check what application he can access. If you see here, he can access only the few application because he is a normal user. He doesn't have any roles and anything. He is a normal user. Okay, so that is the reason he is able to access only this thing. Okay, next we will go back to the next topic. Now we understand, right, how to create a users. Okay, you can see all the users are available. This is the, now you can add, you can create n number of users. Okay, no, that is not any problem. You can create n number of users as per your requirement. Okay, so next one is the groups. Okay, so groups we use to combine the users into one for the common purpose. Let's take example, we are all are working service now. Okay, so to give the requirement and to assign the tickets to us, so normally they will create one group and we they will add all of our members to one single group for that common purpose, providing access to the users and assigning that incidents to us, everything we use the groups. Okay, let's take example. If you go to the incident, you can click on the open incidents. So open, I'm opening anything. So here we have the assignment group, right? This is also group, it is refers to the group table only. So if you want to assign this incident to any group, first we select the group only. So cab approval. In the cab approval, we might have the many members. Okay, you can open this cab approval group. See, there are 6 members are there. Okay, these 6 members, anyone can, they will assign the instance to them and they can work on this incident. They will try to fix the this incident. Okay, for to assign this incident and task everything, we require a one group for the common purpose. For the to assign the task, to provide the access everything, we require one group. The group should be created. Okay, now I'm going to assign create a one group now. So you can click on the groups. So these are the group. Total 49 is already available. So you can open any groups. Let's checking database group. So this is database group and he is the manager. So for every group we must have a manager. If anything which you want to escalate to about this group, he is the responsible person. Okay. In this group we have the 3 users are there. Already 3 users are available. Okay. Now let me go back. So if you want to create a new group, here we have the new option. Okay, you can click on the new option. So I'm going to create a one new group, service no training. Okay, and manager is optional. If you want to add to the manager, it is refers to the user table. The people must be created in the user table, and you can give the description and the group email. A group email means normal in organizations we have the distributed list. Okay, so instead of sending them emails to multiple email address, we can create one distributed list. And if you select that distributed, all the people who are under and the list distributed, they will receive all the emails. Okay, so you can select this group. Okay, next you can click on the save. So now the group is created. Okay, now next one is we need to add the group members. Okay, without adding members there is no use, right? So now we can add the group members for the common purpose. Now you can go to the group members table in the below. We have the new and edit. If you want to create a new user, you can select the new. Otherwise, if you want to add the existing users to this group, we can click on the edit. Okay, you can click on the edit. Okay, these are the users we have, right? These are the users we have everything. So if you want to search with any email ID, you can search that. I will explain later. So we have created one service now admin, right? Yes, you can see Servicenow admin we have created, right? So you can add, you can see add button and you can see remove button. If you want to add multiple users, you can click on the multiple users. And if you want to remove anyone which is already added to the user, you can click on the remove. Okay, just click on the save. See, two users are added. Okay, so now if you go to the service now, if you go to any incident, you can see this. Say I am opening one incident. So I'm just selecting the service no training group. So this is the group we created, right? And we can assign the this incident to anyone from this group. Okay, 1 minute. Let Oh, this thing I will explain why they are not coming here, but then we need to assign some roles to the users, then only we can assign. Okay. Now we understood how we create and what is the purpose of the group, right? So to combine the users under one group, we create the groups and we use it for the common purpose like a assigning the task and the providing access everything. Okay. So let's go to the roles. Okay, so we have the roles in ServiceNow to provide special access to the users. Okay, we use that roles. Let me show the some documentation to you. Yes, okay. So whatever information you want, you can search in the Google. Okay, it will show the related information. You, instead of following the multiple presentation and all. So ServiceNow document site is very useful, and you can see the latest information. Okay, you can go to the ServiceNow doc. Try to adapt the ServiceNow websites. Okay, so you'll see the good information there. So you can see the roles definitions here. Roles control the access to the features and the capabilities and the applications and the module. The admin role provide access to the all the features. Okay, admin means the super admin. They can provide the access to the all the features and the capabilities. Okay. Now previously we have seen this is the ID we have created, right? Service no admin, but he can see only few applications. Okay, you can see full because he is not having the some roles to get the access to the other applications. Okay, now I'll go to add the this is the user, right? So I'll add some user roles to this user. Let's see. Okay, and if you go to here, we have the roles tab here. Okay, so I'm going to add the new role here. Let's see. I'm going to add the ITL role. So this is the role. I will explain what it is ITL role. Very important to understand what is ITL role. You can click on this one, save this. See, automatically I assign the ITL role and that these related roles also inherited because these roles are added to this ITL role. So that is the reason you can see multiple roles. Okay. Now I will go to this another login. If I refresh the screen here, see, still I can't see because I need to log out and log in. But in organization, it is not required. Okay. Servicenow.admin. Okay. Okay. Now, if I go here, you can see there are few more applications are added because I have added the ITL role to this user. Servicenow admin, I have added a ITL role. You can see many applications, incident problem. Previously we can't see these all these applications. Now I can see everything here. Why? Because I added a role, ITL role to here. See, let's say if I remove this one, all roles will be go. Okay, so only one role is added. If you want to remove, you can remove this one. You can click on the save. The role will be removed, and the related roles also will be removed. Now you can see no roles are available. Okay, so here you can see we have the some base system roles. These are the base system roles, and I will explain what TL role, right? What is ITL role? Yes. So this is the one of the main regular ideal role we use. So people who are going to resolve the incidents, okay, people who are going to resolve the incidents, they must have this ITL role. Because if you see here, I can't see the all the users details. Why? Because those users don't have the ITL role. But is the reason I can't see the information. I have selected the correct group, but I am not getting the users from this group because they don't have the ITL role. Okay, so now I am going to assign the ITL role these users, then then we can select them in the assign to. Okay, now, so now to assign the role to each user in the group, first we create a group, we can add the members to this group, and then we have the roles option. Okay, instead of adding role to each user separately like instead of going to the love, yeah, we have the only two users, but in when you are working organization in the group we might have 20, 30 users. Okay, instead of opening each record, going to role tabs and adding this, instead of this operation in the group, we have the roles options here. Okay, if you assign the role to here, automatically these users will also get this role. Okay, now I will explain what it is. You can go to the edit. I'm just clicking on the again ITIL role. You can click on this one. I'm just saving this record. Okay, now let me reload the form. See, ITIL role is added and the for this group members. Okay, now if I go to this ServiceNow admin, let's see. See, again I'm getting roles. Why? Because this ServiceNow admin is part of this group, and this group is ITL role is added to this group. Okay, now we understood it. People are who are part of this group, they will automatically get the this role. Okay, and you can add few more roles if you want. So all the roles will be provided access to this one. Now we will go to this incident. We will check why it is not coming. First, let me save this. Okay, now you can check the assign to. See, now we are getting why? Because now we have added the ITIL role to them. Okay. Now you can see ITL role infrastructure can open, update, close incidents to work on to create incidents. ITL role is not required. To work on means to fix the issue, to close and open that problem changes all the records. ITL role is the base system roles. Okay, and ServiceNow will also charge if you assign this role to multiple users. According to that, ServiceNow will charge the billing and all. Okay, so you have to be. I mean, we have to monitor who people are having access, and your account manager will take care of this. So as a developer, you don't need to worry. So ITL role will be limited persons only. Will they will assign? Okay, so once you assign this role, all these other roles also will be assigned to the users. Okay. So in interview, you will get a question. How do you assign the role to the users? Okay. You will assign, so you can say like that. First, I will create one group. I will add the users to this group, and then I will add this role to group. People are who are belongs to this group, automatically they will get the roles and they will get the access. Okay. Now one more role I am going to add. Okay, I am going to add the admin role. Admin role is the highest role, super role we have in the ServiceNow. He can access everything in the ServiceNow. Admin role is the one. I am going to add the admin role. Okay, now you can see I have added the admin role, and these two people will have access to the admin. Okay, now you can check this user how he is able to access the ServiceNow and all. Okay, now to check this, yesterday we have discussed, right? You can go to this impersonate user. You can click on this one. You can add his ID. You can select, click on import. It means you can check without accessing, without entering the username password of this user. You can check what he's able to access, what he can't access. Okay, now you can click on the impersonate user. See, now if you go to the all, you can see all applications. You can see all applications. Why? Because we have added him to the that group. That group has the admin role. So once you are done your checking, you can come back to this and you can click on the impersonation. Okay, and impersonation. Again, it will take back to you your original login. Okay, original login is the system administrator. Okay, and we will check this one also. Actually, as of now, this user can see only the ITL role, but we have assigned the admin access. Okay, now you can try to refresh. Let's see that changes are applied or not. Still he can't see the all the applications. Then what we have to do, you have to click on the logout. Otherwise what we can do is we can directly impersonate like this. You can directly go to the impersonate. So instead of logging in multiple times, you can directly go to the ServiceNow admin. You can click on this one, impersonate. Okay, now we are in the login with the ServiceNow admin without entering the username password. Now we will check what he can access. See, he can access all the things like a user administration. He can create the users, roles, groups, everything because he is a super admin. So I will tell you what is the admin role here. Yes. So here is the admin role definition. So this is the administrator role. This role has access to all the system features, functions, and data because administration can override all the things. So he has access to everything in the system. Okay. So in organization, just be careful while assigning the admin role to any user. Okay. Normally we have the we need to understand what is admin role and what is ITL role. That's enough. Remaining roles we don't need to go into detail. So what is the purpose of the admin role? What is the purpose of the ITL role? Just we need to understand. Okay. Now you understand, right, how the roles works. If you assign the roles to any user, he may get the extra privileges, extra access to the applications in the service now. Okay. So normally only service now people have the admin role. Rest users don't have. And ITL user, people are who are going to resolve the incidents. Okay, resolve the incident. To resolve the incident, this user, whatever the user we are selecting here, this user must have the ITL role. Without ITL role, he can't resolve these incidents. Okay, so we need to understand the difference. Okay, and if you want to know more, few more details about that all the roles, you can go and check this here. Okay, base system roles and everything. Okay, if you want to create a role, here you can see. So normally we don't create new roles, but there is any specific conditions. If you want to create a roles, you can directly go to the roles table. You can click on the roles here. So these are the ServiceNow already created 546 roles. You can see admin role is there, like that. You can see all the roles here. If you want, you can see admin role, why it is created, everything. You can see the description. Normally we don't create new custom roles because ServiceNow will charge for the new roles also. Okay, you can see all the information, admin role, why it is created. Okay, it contains this. Once you assign this admin role, these roles also will be assigned to the users. Okay, okay, if you want to create the new role, ServiceNow trainer. Okay, don't make don't put the spaces between the role. Okay, and if you want to put some description why this role is created, everything you can see, just click on this one. The role will be saved, and we can assign this role to, what is that, this service no group. Normally directly we don't assign the roles to users. First we assign the role to group, and people are who are available in this group, automatically they will get the this roles. Okay, it is one of the interview question also they will ask. If you want to assign a one role to many people, like say 100 people, how we are going to assign? So then you can tell, first I will create one group, then I will add the all the 100 people to this group, then I will add the role to the this group. Automatically the people who are part of this group, they can see get this role. Okay, now I'm going to assign another the new role which I created, service no trainer. Okay, you can see this one, you can add this one. Now you can see the new role is also will be assigned service no trainer. Okay, like this only we have to assign the roles to the users directly. We should not assign the role to any user. Okay, now let's go to another topic here. We have a in the user administration, you can see. Oh, okay, okay, let me go back. So here we have covered users, groups, and the roles. And this is the one of the latest feature you have in the latest feature we have. So I will explain what is. It is the time limited user roles. Okay, in interview also you will get. So if you want to assign a role, let's take an example. Today one of the outside customer came to you and he is trying to configure something in your instance, like a vendor. Let's take a vendor from Infosys, IBM guy came to your company and you are admin, so you want to give him a admin access only for today only. Okay, and from this time to this time you want to give admin access to your service no instance. Okay, normally you can, what you do, you add the that person to this group, automatically he will get the admin access. But I don't want to this configuration, because if I forget tomorrow again, still he has admin access, right? But I want to remove on the schedule base from today 9 a.m. to evening 5 p.m. only he should has admin access to my service no system. Okay, then what we do, we can use this time limited user roles. Okay, so I will, we can set the start time and the end time and the role, everything. We can, this will be, the role will be allocated to him, and once the end time is completed, then automatically the roles will be reversed from his account. Okay, now you can create a new record. Okay, and here is first one is active. If you want to keep it as active, you can add this one. And the role, which role you want to access. So I want to add the admin role. And the user, for which user you are going to give access, you can select the user roles here. Like I'm going to select this user. Okay, and role is admin and user is this one, and the start time. Okay, I'm going to start now, and the end time you can give the some tomorrow same time, 24 hours you can give the some same time. Okay, this user will have access admin access between these time only. Once this time is completed, automatically this role will be removed from his account. Okay. Now you can click on the submit. Okay. Now we will check whether this user has the admin access or not. Okay. First we'll make it as inactive. Okay. Then we'll see the difference. So this time now it is inactive. First we will check what actually he has access. So to check his access, we don't require a username and the password. Just we'll go here, click on impersonate user, click on impersonate. So it will take to his login. See here, now we are in his login. UL planner. Now we can check what applications he can access. See, he can't access many applications, only the basic applications he can access. Now we will go back to the end impersonation. We'll check the. So in the history, you can see the recent transactions, whatever the transaction you have. Now it is inactive. Now I'll make it as active. Okay. Now it means this user has admin role between this time. Okay. Now I'm going back to the his login. Click on impersonation. So this is the user, right? You can click on this one. Click on impersonate user. Now you can see we are in login of the this user UL pinner. You can go to the all. See, he can see all the applications. Why? Because we have added him to the time limited roles. Okay, that is the reason. So if you check tomorrow at the same time, he might not having the this all admin because the time is completed. Then automatically the role will be back to him. Will be removed from him. Okay, now we can go to the end implementation. Okay, our next one is the roles also completed and the locations. Normally, company they locate in the many locations across the world, right? So we need to maintain their locations. So we can go to the location table. We have under user administration, we have the locations. So you can see all the location as of now 427 is there. So these are the locations provided by Servicenow. But your company might be have the new locations and in across the world, country, everything. So if you want to create a new location, you can use this new button. Normally, regularly we don't do this location, but I am just explaining. These are the location name, city, street, and the state, postal code, country, and the contact phone number, everything we can latitude and longitude. Okay, you can mention all these things. So if you want to create a new location, normally we don't create in real-time organizations. Okay, but you can see this one. So next one is the companies. Okay, you have the companies table. So in the companies table, your company might be having a child companies under your. Okay, let's say okay, my company is Saffron. So we have the many child companies under my company into different divisions. So we can create those companies here. We can use it for the multiple purpose. Okay, as of now we can see many companies here. 177. If you want to create a new company, you can go to the new company here. So company name, phone, everything. These details will be provided by your customer. Okay, you can get the details and you can add it here. All the details here. So these are the main components we have in the user administration. Okay, and we have also have the departments. Also we have. Okay, I will explain departments. So these are the departments, existing departments we have, and ID, everything your customer will provide. If you want to create a new customer, you can create the new department here. It will be added and we can use it while creating a new user. Okay, we have this department right here. So department is IT. Okay, if you want to create a new department, you can select here. Okay, and yeah, let's come to the end of the session. So normally in when you are working in a real time organization, we don't create the users. Normally I explained how to create the users, right? So let's say your company might be having 10,000 users. We don't create by using this form. Normally, we automate the users population. Normally, ServiceNow will take the information from the Active Directory. Okay, so Active Directory is a 1 minute. Let me explain. So Active Directory, it is a central repository application in your organization. So they create users, groups, everything. Okay. From there, ServiceNow will get the data. Okay. Let's assume this is the ServiceNow. Okay. Regularly, if one any employee join, first they will create the users here. Okay. Active Directory. Okay, this is Active Directory. This is a Microsoft application. So many companies use different tool, but as just example simple, I'm just saying Active Directory. So if I join any company, new company, so first your HR will onboard you, and they will start creating a record in your Active Directory. So automatically, once your record is created, automatically it will transfer to the ServiceNow, because everyday regularly basis the data will be pushed to ServiceNow from the Active Directory. Normally, we don't create users only for the testing purpose to test that, and for the integration purpose only we create the users here. Okay, in user table. Normally, in real-time organization, we don't create the users. You will get the data from other system. I will explain how to configure this connection, everything I will explain in upcoming classes, how to import the data, users data, your log groups data, and the login also. We can use the authentication purpose, whether user is entered the correct username password, we can authenticate the everything. I will explain in the upcoming classes. Okay. So normally we import the users and the groups from the this Active Directory. Normally we don't create them. So groups we can create multiple for our internal purpose. Normally users mainly we get from the Active Directory only. We don't create regularly, because there might be 10,000, 20,000 users, we can't create. Okay. And the another option with the excel sheet also we can import, but that is also not we generally we don't do. But there is an Excel. If you mention the all the users in the Excel, we can import the into the user table. I will explain in the upcoming classes how to do this one. So as of now, today, you can first of all, if you don't create the personal developer instance, immediately you can create. And let's create a users first. You can check how to create user and the setting password and resetting a password. Then create groups. Okay, and add some users to groups, and add these roles to groups. You can check whether roles are assigned to these users or not. Okay. And let's locations and companies also you can review how to create them and all. Okay. So as of now, this is the content for today class. So I hope I have covered everything. So if you have any doubts, you can make a write it down somewhere. We can discuss in the before next class. Okay. Anybody having any doubts, guys? No, right? If you don't have any questions, we can close this session. So you will get this recording. Just go through all the topics what I have covered today. So if you have any doubts, we can reach me in the WhatsApp anytime. Okay. Okay. Yes, Pushpata, you do you have any questions? I'm
No,
just
sir.
stop. Yeah. Okay.